Dear students, good morning to all. Hope all are fine. In today's maths class, we are going to discuss the first chapter, real numbers. In class 9th, you have studied what is real numbers. It is the collection of all rational and irrational numbers. In this chapter, we are going to discuss some important properties of positive integers. We are going to discuss the fundamental theorem of arithmetic, one of the properties. The fundamental theorem of arithmetic states that every composite number can be expressed as the product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order of numbers. Every composite number can be expressed as the product of primes. What is the difference between this composite number and a prime number? We know prime numbers having the factors, the number itself and number 1. Composite numbers having many factors. Here it is saying that every composite number can be expressed as the product of primes. That means if we factorize the composite number, we will get the factors as primes. Factors as the product of primes. And this factorization is unique. Unique means there is only one factorization apart from the order of numbers. The order of the numbers can be changed, but the numbers will not change. For example, you see here 6. 6 can be factorized as 2 into 3. The prime numbers are 2 and 3. 6 we can be written as 3 into 2 also. But you see, in both cases, the prime numbers are same. In both cases, the prime numbers are 2 and 3. But that order we can change. It is not a matter. So it is the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. One more example you can see, 15. 15 equal to 3 into 5. 15 can be expressed as 5 into 3 also. So the fundamental theorem of arithmetic is every composite number can be expressed as the product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order of numbers. Now let us discuss prime factorization. The first method is factor tree. You have studied it, factor tree. For example, 140. How can we factorize 140? By using the method factor tree. So 140 we can write as 2 into 70. First we factorized it as 2 into 70. We know this 2 is a prime number. We cannot factorize it again. 70 is a composite number. So we are going to factorize again this 70. 70 we can factorize like 2 into 35. 2 into 35. You see here 2 is a prime number. We cannot factorize again. So we are going to factorize the composite number 35 again. How can we factorize 35? 35 we can write as 5 into 7. Now we got the 5 is a prime number and 7 is also a prime number. So this side all are factors, prime factors of 140. So we can write as 140 equal to 2 into 5 into 7. Another method is prime factorization method. Let us discuss it. Express the following as product of primes. Question is 156. So we can factorize it 156. It is an even number. We can divide it by 2. 156 divided by 2, it is equal to 78. Again we can divide it by 2. We are getting 39. 39 we can divide by 3. We are getting 13. 13 is a prime number. So we can stop here. And we can write 156 equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 13. Another example, 3825. 3825 can be divided by 3. We are getting 1275. Again divided by 3, we are getting 425. Divided by 5, we get 85. Again divided by 5, we get 17. 17 is a prime number. So we stop here. So we can write 3825 equal to 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 17. So here I am giving 2 homeworks for you. Do the prime factorization by using any of these 2 methods. 5005 and other question is 7429. Thank you.